5 signs of addiction. After watching this video, you will be able to determine whether you have addiction problems or not. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I train brains to become addiction free. I'm a recovery addict who learned about addiction and is sharing the tips and experiences to you through this YouTube channel. If you want to get more information about addiction, I highly recommend you to subscribe for this YouTube channel. I want to make this video very short and sweet, therefore I will get into the signs immediately. Sign number 1 is that you have lack of interest in other activities apart from the thing that you think you're addicted to. So let's substitute this thing with shopping, because in this video I will refer to shopping, but feel free to substitute with any other drugs. Might be drugs, might be smoking, might be alcohol, whatever, doesn't matter. I will use this shopping in this video as an example. If you find yourself that you lack of interest in other things rather than shopping, this could be a sign that you have an addiction. Now, this doesn't mean that the lack of interest in other things is the only determinant factor that you have addiction, but this could be one of the signs. Now let's go on throughout the video and let's find out all the signs that could be telling you that you have addiction. Second sign you might have an addiction to shopping is that when you get home from shopping, you just bought plenty of things, you hide it from your family, from your brother, from your sister, your spouse, whatever, from the closest people. You're hiding that you went for shopping. Now this could definitely be a sign that you have an addiction. When you start hiding things from your closest people, this could be potentially a sign of your addiction. The sign number 3 is that you start to have relationship problems to the closest people. In this situation I will refer to a husband or wife, but substitute with girlfriend or boyfriend or whoever it might be, your partner you have problems with. When you start having fights about the potential addiction that you have about that subject, when you're fighting with your spouse, this could be a sign that you're addicted. Sign number 4 is that you start to experience withdrawal symptoms when you're missing the addiction, right? So if you don't go, what it means is that if you don't go for shopping for a while, you start to experience withdrawal symptoms like depression, like anxiety, like irritation, right? So when you're missing the potential addiction that you have, like smoking, drinking, drugs, shopping, then you're missing it and you start feeling anxious. This could be a sign that you have serious addiction to it. Sign number 5 is that if you start to experience decreased performance at work or in school or in your career, whatever you're doing, and your work is getting worse and worse, your performance is decreasing in studies, in school, whatever, then this could be a sign that, now this alone doesn't mean that you have addiction, right? So if you start to have decreased performance at work, this alone doesn't tell you that you have addiction. But if you listen all of the symptoms that I just listed and you also have difficulties at work or in school and your performance is decreasing, this could highly suggest that you have addiction problems. And I have one more sign. This is the bonus one, right? And I think this is one of the most important signs that to determine whether you have addiction or not, is that despite all the negative consequences that I just mentioned, right? The relationship problems, decreased performance at work, having anxiety, depression when you're missing the drug, and all the others I mentioned, despite all the symptoms, even though you know that you have these negative consequences in your life, you're aware of that, you're still not able to give up the drug itself, be it shopping, be it watching porn, be it drinking alcohol, whatever it is, right? If you're still not able to stop that addiction, then this is telling you that you have a serious addiction problem, and I highly recommend you to go to a therapist or read about psychology, do something about your addiction. Maybe tell your spouse, maybe tell your family members so they can help you. Now, firstly, I want to mention that addiction cannot be helped by other people to you. The only person who can help your addiction is you. Now, I had addiction and I helped myself, but I used my family and my friends as steps to help me get out of the situation. You really want to break your addiction, and then you will be able to. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you feel important, share it. If you put a like on this video, it's going to help to spread this message to people who experience addiction problems, right? So if they need help, you can help them by sharing this video, and subscribing to this YouTube channel will help you to get more information about addiction. I hope you enjoy, guys, and see you in the next video.